You think you're in control, but what if I told you you're no different than a machine running code? If that idea upsets you or intrigues you, this video is for you. Every single day, you make thousands of decisions: what to eat for breakfast, which path to take home. Each choice feels like it's yours, originating from a place of conscious control. We call this free will. But what if the sense of being the author of your thoughts and actions is a powerful and persistent illusion? In this video, we're going to explore the scientific and philosophical case against free will. And more importantly, we'll discover why letting go of this illusion doesn't have to be terrifying. In fact, it might just be the most liberating realization of your life. First, let's be clear about what we're discussing. When I say free will, I'm referring to the definition that most people intuitively hold: the ability to have genuinely chosen otherwise. If you could rewind the tape of your life to the exact moment you made a decision, with every single atom in the universe in the exact same position, could you have made a different choice? The argument of this video is no, you couldn't have. And here's why. Think about any other system in the universe. A star collapses because of gravity. A tree grows based on its genetic code: sunlight, water, and soil. Everything is a chain of cause and effect. So why would the human brain, an astonishingly sophisticated machine, be the one exception? Your brain is an astonishingly sophisticated machine, but it is still a physical system. Every thought you have, every decision you make, is the result of a cascade of electrochemical signals firing between neurons. And those firing patterns are not spontaneous. They are determined by an unescapable combination of factors. Your genes, the DNA you inherited from your parents, laid the blueprint for your brain's structure and your baseline personality. Your upbringing and environment, every experience you've ever had, every book you've read, every conversation you've had has physically shaped the connections in your brain. The present moment, the sensory information you're receiving right now, is the final input into this vast, pre-programmed equation. You didn't choose your genes. You didn't choose your early environment. You don't choose the external events that happen to you. So where in this unbroken chain of causality does you step in and make a free choice? Now, a common objection to determinism comes from the strange world of quantum mechanics. At the subatomic level, events don't seem to be strictly determined. They are probabilistic. A particle might be in multiple places at once until it's measured. Doesn't this randomness open the door for free will? This argument fails for two key reasons. Randomness isn't freedom. First, randomness isn't the same as agency. If your decision to have coffee instead of tea was based on a random quantum fluctuation in your brain, that isn't you making a choice. That's just neurological noise. You have no more control over that than you do over a coin flip. Replacing determinism with randomness doesn't give you free will. It just makes your actions arbitrary. Quantum effects don't scale up. The brain is a large, warm, and wet system. Quantum effects like superposition are incredibly fragile and are almost instantly nullified in such an environment through a process called quantum decoherence. The idea that these tiny, fleeting quantum events could meaningfully and coherently steer the firing of billions of neurons to produce a specific willed thought is, for most physicists and neuroscientists, simply not plausible. So if our choices are determined, is life meaningless? Are we just puppets? This is where the perspective shift happens. The ego, that sense of I in your head, thrives on the idea of being in control. It takes credit for successes and blames itself for failures. This creates a constant state of conflict, anxiety, and judgment. But what about accountability? You might ask, should we forgive a serial killer because it's not their fault? No. Understanding determinism doesn't mean abandoning social contracts and consequences. We live in a society that has rules, and not following them has repercussions. You still have to play the cards you're dealt. The difference is that we can shift from a mindset of moral retribution to one of practical safety. We can punish harmful acts not because a person is evil, but because they are dangerous and need to be removed from society for the well-being of others. Accepting that you are not the ultimate author of your actions allows the burden of the ego to lift. This has profound effects. It allows for greater compassion for others and deeper forgiveness for yourself. This understanding can also dramatically reduce your mental noise. Today, many people suffer from mental health issues partly because we consume a huge volume of data with varying emotional triggers. Realizing that allows you to be more conscious of the content you consume and to find peace amidst the chaos. Think of your life where the ignorance about free will is purely eliminated. You will stay as a witness, in awareness, in peace and contentment. Ignoring the ego's want of agency and conflict, you will become kind. You will feel full. You will be liberated. So understand that you are just watching things play out in this deterministic system as a witness. Stop chasing. Just surrender and stay still and be liberated at once. So, what do you think? Having watched this video, do you feel your reaction to it was the inevitable result of everything that shaped you? Let me know in the comments.